Hey, I'm James and I'm the head physio here at Hacking the System. And in my time as a physio, I've seen my fair share of injured athletes. So from minor sprains and strains to major ligament tears, they really are far too common these days. And unfortunately, it seems that the rates of injuries, especially in young athletes, are only on the rise. So an example of that is that an ACL tear, so that's one of the major injuries that we do see in sports. The rates of ACL tears have gone up by about 400% over the last 10 to 15 years. And one of the major reasons that we're seeing this big increase in injury rates in young athletes is because they tend to be spending the whole year playing a single sport. And when they're not playing their sport, they're actually sitting down most of the time. So whether that's at school or in the car or on the couch or at the dinner table at home, they're just not getting enough movement variability throughout their day to create an adaptable and resilient body. Now, the problem is that it's not always possible to train in multiple sports for various reasons. And when kids are given injury prevention training programs to do, they tend to be pretty boring and monotonous and just not very fun. And so they don't actually get done consistently, which means they don't really work. So that's why we wanted to create a play-based training program that challenges balance, mobility, and coordination, all while learning some cool new skills and having a lot of fun along the way. So we achieve this through incorporating 3 different elements: the balance beam, the hacky sack, and body weight movements that we call body hacking. We also do all of this training while barefoot to help undo the effects of spending time in narrow and rigid boots to play football. And going barefoot is also a major key for accelerating the improvements in balance and overall mobility. The other awesome thing about this type of training is that it takes a lot of focus and persistence through making errors while learning the skills, which is actually an amazing and well-researched way to improve neuroplasticity, which essentially means we just get better at learning anything, whether that's on the field or in the classroom. We've designed a user-friendly, gamified system with video tutorials and instructions on how to progress through increasing levels of difficulty, which can all be accessed on a computer or through a mobile app. So the goal is for our athletes to not feel like injury prevention training is a chore, but rather something that they really want to do because they actually enjoy it. And we really believe that play is the way to make that possible.